would then be the donation that could come to the city of Rockland. You see, the residents of the city of Rockland don't get to determine what they want to pay their property taxes on. They don't get to decide, well, I don't want to pay my property taxes, but I'll make a donation. They don't get to do that. So I think what's fair is for people to pay the fees that are assessed, and then if they so choose to make further donations, then so choose to make further donations, and if you don't, then you don't. Thank you.
And I still struggle to understand what's the difference. What's the difference between us saying to you, for our fiscal security, as much as we love it coming in an increment every few years, we really need it annually in the amount of the fees. And I'm putting that out there because no one's been able to answer that question for me. What I will say is I went a step farther, and I know a lot of folks that are on the festival committee, and so I asked. So there's this weird anomaly here. I've asked at least a dozen or two. Does it make a difference to you whether the festival corp just paid us the fee, or it was done as the donation? And overwhelmingly, though, the answer was yes, it did. That it was more important as a donation. So I struggle to reconcile that. And again, I don't know what the answer is. Tim Carroll, a couple of years, stood up here as the president and said that, there's no point to be argued that Rockland is the festival and the festival is Rockland. And so there's a partnership. And what I would love to see is a compromise born out of that partnership. And I don't know that a waiver going forward does that anymore. To a point that Councilor Hebert made, I think the sentiment has been conveyed prior to tonight, so I don't think it's coming as a complete surprise. So I just want that information out. We're allocating those dates for the festival, so they're not available. We're giving up. That park's not available for anyone else. And so there is an opportunity cost. And at some point, this fee schedule was implemented because someone saw an economic opportunity for the viability that draws people to Rockland, and that we could use that fee income to offset tax burden to our citizens and our property owners. And I feel like since that's the number one concern I hear from citizens, it's got to be at the forefront of every decision I make.